Now, if we were going to make a referral up there, you have different treatment options as far as the length of treatment.
No, the treatment process is the same.
Right, the length, I'm sorry.
Just a logistical packaging.
Right.
If you are local, you could come once or twice a week. If you live too far to come local, we have a 2-week program.
That's fantastic. So at the end of 2 weeks, pretty much, it's cured.
It sure is. Sure is.
See, and that's what's so great and then a lot of people are worried, well, if it's cured, is this going to come back?
Which is a wonderful question.
Yeah.
We hear all the time. And especially at the beginning, she hasn't even been cured, and right away she's already suspecting that, well, nothing is going to last. This miracle is not going to last.
Too good to be true.
Exactly. But the point is, a woman is born with a vagina that operates just fine.
Right.
Along the way, the vagina got awfully nervous, kind of thing. And if the woman will follow not only the training protocol that we put her on, but also the guidelines for future maintenance of calmness about the vagina, it does go away. It does not come back.
Right, and that's fantastic. That is great. And how many, since you guys have started, how many people have you, or patients have you treated to date?
Well, as of today, we have 841 just vaginismus clients.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a lot.
That is a large database, yes.
And they're coming from all over the world.
Yes, they are.
We have one really fantastic story about how many patients we treated. We keep track in terms of numbers, so many of the women will ask, what number am I?
Oh, wow.
Very excited by that. And one of the girls from Australia wanted to know what her number was. And we told her what her number was, and she ended up in Roman numerals having it tattooed on her wrist.
Oh,
wow, look at
awesome.
how meaningful that is to her.
That's right. She said it was so meaningful to her. She wanted to be able to have it there to always look and always know she conquered something so big.
That is amazing. So the gift of sexuality that you're giving them, to love their body, appreciate their body, be able to experience pleasure.
Right. And it's a sense of being able to overcome a fear.
Yes.
Because this is the main thing here. And this girl that we were talking about with the numbers, she broke up an engagement, took the ring off, and vowed she'll never put this again or accept it, only if and when she's being cured. So this was an inspirational tattoo she puts on, saying, it's not about sex, just saying, I conquered, and it's mine.
Exactly.
That is wonderful.
That is awesome.
We're talking with Dr. Dita Katz and Dr. Ross Tabasel. What is your cure rate?
We have to ask that because it's phenomenal.
Well,
I'm sorry, I'm going to blow your own horn.
Right there, and you can go and see it at womentc.com. It's right there.
Yes.
Published with our stats. The rate is 95%. So who does not get
that is
cured?
That's
That's
phenomenal.
great.
Those who don't want to come back, those who hear that we're going to touch them, or rather the vagina will be trained and they do not come back. We had some people with some financial issues, not many. We had 3 cases of domestic abuse where the partner would not let the woman gain any power on her own.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But other than that, it's just about where it's at. You want to be treated, you want to restore your vagina to where it was before the panic sets in, you will.
And again, we were showing your book here. I love this book. It's called Private Pain. It's about life, like you were saying. It's not just about sex. It's about conquering that fear. Where can people get this book?
They can get it either from our website, which is www.womentc.com, or they can get it from Amazon.
Which is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, and tell us about the book.
Well, in about 10 years ago, which was 10 years into doing this work, we really felt that we got a very good handle of what vaginismus is all about. And it really has a pattern that could be well defined. And we decided to write the one and only book that it still is holding as such on the market in plain English that explains the condition and describes treatment options. And there is also a chapter over there dedicated to the partner because there is an effect on the partner.
Yes.
And for women to use it as a handbook, it is not a how-to.
Right.
It is just about vaginismus and treatment options. And
Now,
dyspareunia also,
tell
which
us-
is the painful sex part of it.
And how are they related?
Every vaginismus will have dyspareunia, meaning every vaginismus will have some involvement with intercourse. Some will not be able to have it at all. Others will have it under great duress. However, not all dyspareunias, which is just painful intercourse, are vaginismus, because dyspareunia also has a list of medical, environmental, and other causes that do not have to do with fear. So, but there is some correlation between the two, so we put everything vagina difficulty into that book.
Wow, that is another great gift.
Right, another resource.
And likewise, you have many resources on your website.
Yeah, we try to keep
up with resources and helpful hints, especially with our blog.
Tell us about your blog, because anybody that's curious, if there is any kind of painful sex, they can go to womentc.com and look up all kinds of stuff.
Right. You can go to our website and go to links and resources beside everything the website has, which is a fantastic information. It's like a book by itself. It includes some other things we treat that are related to the female genitals. The blog was established for everything genitals for the sophisticated woman and her partner. Regardless of sexual orientation, mind you, they could be heterosexual or homosexual or bisexual or whatever. And it really has to do not only about sexual stuff, about medical stuff, about sexuality, about a lot of other things, birth controls, a lot of other things, and we constantly add to it. We have a Facebook group for vaginismus, which is growing rapidly, where
great.
former patients, potential patients, and just women with vaginismus could all mingle and chat and exchange information.
Right now, I have 210 women in the group.
Unbelievable. What is the
That's
name of
awesome.
that?
I call it Vaginismus Private Pain.
And it's on Facebook. And you have links to it also from our website.
And we're on it. I monitor it with Dietza, and the two of us were on it at least 4 to 5 times a day, answering questions and being part of the group.
That is great.
It's a facilitated group, but also a self-caring group.
This has really been your mission.
It is our mission. Absolutely.
Well, in parentheses, like you have your mission, and you do a fantastic job as well.
Well, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Well, we're coming up on the end of this segment, but we'd like for you guys to stay for the next segment to talk about your show that's coming up on TLC. Would that be possible?
Of course. Thank you. We're at your service.
Very good.
Okay, well, we're talking with Dr. Dietza Katz and Dr. Ross Tabasel in the Women's Therapy Center in New York. And this is Intimate Chats with the Lovebirds.
The Lovebirds will be right back with more intimate chats about love, sex, and relationships after these messages.